welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Rudy. I thank you so much for making it. I'm like, how crazy can I make my intro so my editor thinks I'm insane? I'm doing a pretty good job. How is everyone today? How are you doing? What's the tea? What's the squee? What's been going on? How was your Christmas? How was your New Year's? How was everything? I miss you guys. It's been a little while since I filmed just because I had some stuff pre-filmed for on my last couple videos. So it is January 5th. Really excited to do this video. We are doing December favorites and floppity flops. And it's funny because I was trying some new makeup today and I already have a flop for next month. Take a close look and tell me what you think it is in the comments below or what part of my face it's on. I'm looking at it right now and I ain't happy. Okay, I also am like raring to do this video because I have been so up to date on the University of Idaho murders. I just am like so, intrigued by it. And by that, I just mean like, it's such an interesting case and what happened is absolutely horrific. And it's just been taking all of my attention. And they literally just released the affidavit for the guy like not even an hour ago. So I'm like, oh, gotta film so I can go read that thing. I guarantee some of you are also obsessed with it. So we'll need to kiki about that. I've already had a pretty good day. I went for a walk with my friend to go get some coffee this month. My husband and I are doing Sober January and I'm trying to move my body 30 minutes a day, even if that's just going for a walk or stretching. Like I'm counting that as movement because it is. It's just not being sedentary. So today I went for a walk. Tomorrow I'm going to a cycling class. Who knows what the weekend will bring. I would love to hear some of your 2023 resolutions or just things that you're interested in adding into your life next year. And have some products to add into your life next year. So if you are new here, thank you so much for being here. Please don't forget to subscribe. We talk about skincare, makeup, hair care, body care, mental health. We do favorites and flops. We do hauls, vlogs, kind of your everyday beauty bestie, and I would love to have you join. Okay, so we have today some skincare, hair care, and makeup options for good and bad. And I wanna start with my #1 favorite of the month over this entire category. This is a skincare product that I have added into my routine. And as someone who does this full-time as a job, I try a lot of stuff. But what makes it into my skincare caddy in my bathroom is a big deal. If it makes it from the testing phase into my everyday routine, that is a big deal because I am trying stuff constantly. And this absolutely did that. This is the Outset Ultra Light Moisture Boosting Oil. I have talked about this brand before, the Outset. This is a brand owned by Scarlett Johansson, and I have had almost all of her products in my favorites before, specifically the moisturizer from this line. I do believe at this point there is 2 moisturizers, a lightweight and a thicker nighttime cream, this oil, a cleanser, which I also love, and maybe one other product. But it's a pretty small line, and this is their newest launch. It is just recently available at Sephora, and this is the best facial oil I've ever tried. Like I am putting a full stop on that. So far, especially for my skin type, this is the best facial oil I've ever tried. And maybe you're a person who's like not into facial oils at all, you will love this. Trust me, like I am a person who doesn't like to go to bed feeling really oily. I like to go to bed feeling hydrated and plump, but I don't want to feel oily because I use a silk pillowcase at night. I don't like getting that everywhere, and I'm also acne prone, so I want to be really careful about what I use on my face. This is exactly what it says. This is a ultra light moisture boosting oil. So really what this does is really amplifies whatever moisturizer you have on your face without feeling super greasy and oily. You can see just how light this is, like how thin this is in the bottle, and you can use this in 2 different ways. So first of all, I just want to show you the consistency. Like, you see that? It almost feels like water. It almost feels like water on the skin and not like an oil at all, which is something I really appreciate. It blends into the skin and it has more of a dry feel to it, which I really like to really lock in your moisturizer. So you can either mix this in with your moisturizer, mix a couple drops in to add a little bit of a moisture boost, or you can do what I do, which is apply my moisturizer, and while it's still kind of damp, I will take a few drops of this and just pat it into my face and neck to really get that extra oomph of moisture and locking it in, especially in the winter. So lightweight, so beautiful, fragrance free, non-irritating, great for sensitive skin. I didn't think an oil would be in my favorites videos, and it has proven me wrong. It is beautiful. So I have a fail and favorite combo for you to try one and skip the other. So we're gonna start with the fail. This is something that went viral on TikTok, and actually a friend of mine is the reason it went viral, and it absolutely worked for her. But I feel like there's a caveat to it, and I want to talk about why it didn't work for me. This is the Pacifica Dream Lit Glow Under Eye Brightener. I really like Pacifica. I like a lot of the stuff that they make, so I was excited to pick this up. I purchased this with my own money. I will pop in Crystal's video so you can see the difference it made on her under eyes. She definitely has a little bit of discoloration under the eye. This made a huge difference for her. I don't think she had any makeup on at the time of filming that video, which also is something to consider because we'll talk about how I tried this, and it looks amazing on her. I immediately bought it from that video. But when I tried it, and I'll also put that video in, one, I didn't notice a huge difference. This is on shorts, so you can see. I also felt that this was not great at layering. It just was a little bit dry under my eyes, and I felt that it was causing my products on top to ball up and pill. But look at this. Okay, so here is what it looks like when it goes on. It's just sort of this white pigment, but I don't know if you can tell that it has like a tiny bit of like one of those color changing situations, just like the littlest bit, and it turns kind of like skin toned color. And I think that is what is sort of brightening the under eye. I don't really know. I thought it was just an eye cream at first, but I do think it has a little bit of a color changing pigment in it. I don't know if you can see it has a little like yellow tinge to it on the bottom here. I don't know, you guys, this just wasn't for me. I really wanted to like it, but again, I felt like it dried out my under eyes. It didn't make a huge difference and it wasn't super hydrating. What I have been loving this month and what I have on right now is the Rare Beauty Under Eye Brightener. I have mine in shade light medium, and this was in a Get Ready With Me that I posted recently if you want to check that out. This is stunning. This is all I have under my eyes today. I don't have on any powder or any concealer over this product. I love it. It reminds me of my Hydro Sealer, which was my favorite concealer of all time. Super lightweight, moisturizing, but still offers a good bit of coverage under the eyes. And I find when a product like this is placed under your eyes, it helps reflect light. So even though you don't have quite as much coverage, it's giving you the look of really bright, beautiful under eyes because you're not looking at the sallowness under my eyes because it's sort of reflecting this beautiful sheen, which is what I look for in a concealer style product. This could be layered with a thicker concealer on top, but I personally like wearing this on its own. And I also don't think you have to wear other makeup with it. You could just use this on its own. So if you're considering an under eye brightener between the two, I know that this is more expensive, but I would go with the Rare Beauty over the Pacifica. Both have gone viral, just saying. So a little hair flop is something I've talked about on my channel before, but I just put it in my fails basket, so I felt like I wanted to tell you more about it. This is a color touch-up spray from DP Hue, and this is in the shade Strawberry Blonde. So I dye my hair this red color about every 7 to 8 weeks, and so in between that, I need to touch up my roots because they come in quite dark. As you know from my Berry Best Awards for my hair care, this was not the choice for a root touch-up. This to me is something I immediately thought of purchasing, but now I'm wondering why? So basically this is a root touch-up spray with dual action nozzle. So basically you can spray it like this out of this tube and give you like more of a full coverage spray, or you can use this little nozzle and pull it down and have a more fine spray. But here's the thing, my roots come in like this, right? So it's like these railroad tracks. So either way, I'm either gonna be it doesn't work for me. It doesn't really address the problem, which is the roots growing down this way, you know? I tried to use this and I didn't find that I could get it right. It was covering my scalp. So when my scalp was red, it was obvious that I had been using like a root touch-up spray and not my natural color, which is the whole point, right? I want this to look natural. So what I use instead is the Color Wow Root Touch-Up Powder. That made my end of year favorites. It is absolutely amazing. It also helps a little bit of oiliness on the scalp. It covers your roots very well without leaving like somewhat of a residue. This sort of leaves a bit of a residue in your scalp, making it hard to have super clean hair like this. So as much as I liked the color that came out of this product, I much prefer a touch-up powder over a touch-up spray. If you have root issues, that's my 2 cents on that. All right, another favorite. And this one is good. I also have it on today, and it's a new tubing mascara. And it's not new to the public, but it's new to me, so it's new to us. And that is the Wander Beauty Mile High Club Length and Define Mascara. The only thing I wish about this is that it would just go ahead and say it's tubing. I will say there is a new tubing mascara that is straight up saying that it's tubing from Milani, which we will talk about next month. This is the Lash Extensions tubing mascara. I love that they straight up say it, and on the back of the package it says what a tubing mascara is. These don't say it. Like a normal tubing mascara, it doesn't say it. It just calls it a mascara and you never know, which is why I'm here to do the research for you. So this is a tubing mascara and it is stunning. If you have liked the other tubing mascaras that I've recommended in the past, you will like this one for multiple reasons. One, the formula is just dry enough that it really clings to every little piece of your lashes. Two, it has a natural bristle wand, which you know a girl like me loves, with a little bit of a taper at the end, super long to get in between all of your lashes and make them super fluttery. I personally love this packaging because it's a squeezy bottle, so you can really make sure you're getting the mascara wand really coated with product before it comes out, and it's also very easy for travel. I love this. I think it's amazing. It has not flaked or budged on me at all. There are a lot of really nice high-end tubing mascaras, but you know my favorite is still the Plush Lash from LA Girl, but this is a great option, and I had to tell you, especially if you're a Wander Beauty fan, it is amazing. All right, our last fail of the video was really sad and disappointing because it's from a brand I love, and I was really hoping for it to be amazing because of the person that I got the recommendation from. So one of my favorite follows on TikTok is Nikita Joy, and her handle is @NeoItGirl. I can pop in her page here so you can see. She is a gorgeous model, and she talks about and shows her get ready with me's and her in-depth makeup routine. She used to be a makeup artist, and she just has amazing recommendations, and I love watching her vlogs. So she had recommended this product and I immediately bought it, and it just really didn't work for me. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Unisex Healthy Glow All Year Hydrating Summer Tint Moisturizer. That sounds like something I would really like, kind of. Let me explain. When she put it on in the video, it gave her this like gorgeous luminous finish to the skin, and I thought it was just sort of like a lightweight tinted moisturizer, but what this is one of those drugstore products that like starts out white and then turns like orange. Do you know what I'm saying? I think Garnier has one. I think Maybelline had one in the past. I'll show you on my hand so you can see, but the color that it turns out is too dark for me, so it just doesn't work. So it starts out white like that, like a moisturizer, and then when you blend it in, it turns to a shade, and as you can see, that shade is too dark for me. Even if I use this as like a bronze, all over bronze, it would be too orange for me. I prefer to use like the Glowy Super Gel in Star Glow or Sun Glow, the brown shade, over this, because this just gives you like an orange hue to the face, and I don't find that it does much in way of hydrating or glowing making your skin glow. So I was a little disappointed with that because I absolutely love her, and honestly I'm glad it works for her. She probably has a couple shades deeper than me skin tone, but one, I don't like that it just turns into one shade because like not everyone can use it, despite the fact that it's called Unisex Healthy Glow. Like, sorry, but everything is unisex because it's makeup and skincare, so who cares who the frick uses it? But I just didn't like it, and I will probably be giving this to a friend or returning it because it was not the vibe for me. I will stick to my Glowy Super Gel. Okay, that wraps up our favorites and flops for December. I didn't really wear a lot of makeup in December because I was with my family for the holidays a lot of the time, so there wasn't so much going on this month, but I will definitely have a lot going on in January. I'm looking at all this makeup that I've bought recently, and I'm like, wow, there are so many flops. There are some really good things that came out this year already in 2023, so I'm really excited about that. Please let me know in the comments what you're looking forward to in 2023 on this channel and how I can best serve you for both of us to have fun going into the new year. On my Get Ready With Me last week, it did really well, and it seems like you guys really enjoy kind of doing your makeup along with me. It was also a longer video. It was closer to 30 minutes, so let me know if you prefer shorter videos like this one that are under 20 minutes, or if you prefer longer videos. I just want to make you happy and for both of us to have fun this year with makeup and skincare. So I love you guys so much. I will see you in the next video really soon. Bye.